Hello Lapidary lovers, Rock Tumbling Fanatics, Mike here. Welcome back to my channel. Once again, we're going to look at the contents of one of my tumblers, and today it's going to be this one. This one right here. This is the one that's got the Turritella Agate project in it. And it has been in polish now for about 3 weeks. So, I will dump these out, rinse them off. We'll take a quick look at them. Then I'll give them an ultrasonic cleaning. Then we'll look at them as clean as they can be and dry as I can get them, and we'll see how I did on polishing up this stuff. It's been a battle. The Turritella Agate has proved to be a lot harder than I thought it was. More like true agates than the soft stuff that a lot of people were telling me it was. So, yeah, it's taken a while to get it polished, but I think we're finally done. So let me get started, and we'll take a look at it over at the bench when I get them cleaned up. Well, my bad. I totally forgot to mention the burnishing step we're going to go through. So let me get this stuff back in the tumbler drum. It's looking pretty good. I think it's looking pretty darn good. And I'll tell you what, the amethyst I put in here as tumbling media for this stuff, that's looking excellent too. Much better than the amethyst I used with the leopard spot Jasper in the previous video, because that Jasper was so soft that it took the brunt of the polishing action rather than the amethyst. That amethyst looked like it needed to go back to stage 2 and start again. And these look like they're going to be beautiful. All right. So, let's get this stuff burnished. Water. All right, and some 20 Mule Team Borax. Good old 20 Mule Team Borax. Like your grandmother used in her washing. That ought to be enough. So let me get this spinning again, and we'll look at it for real in a couple of hours. I'll dump them out, rinse them off again. We'll put them in the ultrasonic, clean them up, then have a good look at them under the lights. Alrighty, burnishing is done. Time to dump these out, rinse them off again. We'll get them in the ultrasonic bath. Oh yeah, so here they are, out of burnishing. Looking pretty nice, if I do say so myself. Of course, they're still wet. The amethyst is looking pretty good too. Alright, so let me get these stones into the ultrasonic cleaner and get them cleaned up so that we can have a proper look at them once they're all dried out and as clean as they can be. Alright, they're all in the ultrasonic cleaner. We'll put a little bit of Dawn dishwashing liquid in here, not too much. I want to turn it into a foamy mess. Then we'll start it up. Oh yeah. That's getting the mud off of the rock, the remains of the polish. They'll be just as shiny as they can be once we get all that polish off of them. So I'll let this go for about 45 minutes. Maybe go have some lunch. We'll pull them out, dry them off, and have a look at them. All right, so here's the rocks, all cleaned up, dried off, and very shiny. I have to say, I am pretty happy with the shine that these took. Both the Turritella Agate and the amethyst. Yeah. I mean, the amethyst isn't perfect, but it's full of fissures and pits and stuff, so I knew it wouldn't be, but surprisingly, in spite of all that, they've taken a pretty darn good shine. But they were basically just in here as tumbling media for the Turritella Agate. That's the main event. I will give you a close-up look at some of these rocks, the Turritella Agate, and a few of the amethyst, and show you how they look. All right, let's have a look at some of these. Yeah, look at that. That's got a pretty nice shine on it. Took a good polish, and you can really see the fossilized gastropod shells in it. This side, pretty rough. But this is clearly the show side right here. Very nice. Here's another piece. Again, it's got a rough side and a really shiny side. This one's got a few fissures and cracks in it, especially on this end. But you can really see the fossil gastropod shells in it. I can get a good focus on it anyway, you can. And the areas where it did polish up, it's got a pretty good shine. Here's another one. Yeah, look at that. This long shell going through there. This was not too bad on both sides. Yeah, this is a nice one right here. Again, both sides pretty well polished. Lots of detail in the shell. I like that. Yeah, lots of shell detail here. Nice polish on that. Not so much shell detail on this side, but nice polish too. Nice and shiny. Some of these are clearly better than others. Not much detail on this side, but a pretty darn good polish. And we got some detail over here. Yeah, this one here, nothing special about it. Not a whole lot of shell detail and not a great polish on this side. It's got a fissure going through it. But on the whole, I'm pretty happy with the way this Turritella Agate turned out. I was not expecting it to take such a good polish. I knew it was going to be fissured in areas and there were going to be problems, but I wasn't expecting it to take such a good polish. Focus you. Yeah. And then we got the Amethyst. Some of these are pretty nice. Damage on the end there, a little damage on this end. I'm finding that the Amethyst is quite soft and easily beat up. And I think that the Turritella Agate, in spite of what people were telling me about how soft it was before I started this tumbling project, I think it's a lot harder than the Amethyst. I think it beat up the Amethyst some. But boy, did it round them out. And they still got a halfway decent polish, most of them. A pretty big one. Deep purple color. Just beat up on the sharper points. What I might try doing with the Amethyst, if I don't just use it as tumbling media for another project, is I might just take this stuff and back it up one or two grits maybe, and tumble it all just with itself, by itself, and see how nice and smooth and shiny I can get the Amethyst all by itself without other harder rocks to beat it up. I might get an improvement in areas like this, over here, area like that. That's my thought. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think. If you have any experience tumbling Amethyst, let me know what you think. Oh, and here, this is something else. This is a project you'll probably see more of in the future. This is some green chrysoprase, which I have been tumbling and trying to shine up. This stuff is hard. So, trying to get a good polish on it. I've been throwing it into every batch of stuff I've been polishing. So this has been through 2 or 3 different polishing batches, and it's finally starting to get a really nice shine on it. Got some nice dendrites in it. It's a pretty rock. But I am quite happy with the way the Turritella Agate here turned out. And I'm quite happy that it's finally done. This has been a long project. I started out thinking it was soft, but no, it was not soft. And after, you know, a long time in rough, it wasn't smoothing out. And after a longer time in rough, it wasn't smoothing out. And after a very long time in rough, I thought it was finally smooth enough to go on to stage 2. And it took a long time in stage 2. And it took a long time in stage 3. And it took a long time in polish. But finally, it's done. And I think it's really pretty, and for a guy like me who's into both fossils and rocks, this is a great crossover project right here. Basically, polishing fossils. Yeah, this was a lot of fun, even though it was a lot of work and it took a long time. But anyway, I'm pretty happy with the results. If you folks are happy with this video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to see my future videos. I got a lot more stuff coming out of Finish very soon. So you'll see more videos of that, and I'm going rockhounding in Arizona soon, so there'll be some more videos coming out of that. So subscribe to see those future videos. Thanks a lot for watching this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.